Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Guys, happy October 30th. Last night I ended up staying. I said I was not going to stay up. I keep staying up every fucking night. But last night it was my good friend Lori's birthday who went with us to the Berkshires. And well, today's her birthday, but last night we stayed up and we watched Long Legs and we had some CBD and had some champs and it was honestly like the best night. But then I went to bed at like 12:30 in the morning and woke up at 5:45 for the gym again. And I'm like, this is not helping me. This is not catching me up on sleep. I came home. I told Jason, I said, I'm going to jump in a shower. He said, no, you're not. You said we are going to go walk on the beach. And I said, that's right. We're going to go because I'm prioritizing my husband. And now I need to prioritize my king sleep. So, yeah. Guys, if you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Pop off in the comment section and let's get into the Lisa Vanderpump of it all.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
I don't think this is a good sign. Oh, well. Thank you to Reality Blurb. Lisa Vanderpump is reportedly being pushed out of the show that she helped create. Now, I saw where some people said there is no way you cannot push Lisa Vanderpump out of a show. How do you push Lisa Vanderpump, regardless of it being her? How do you push anybody out of a show that they helped create? Well, one, Vicky Gunvalson was shoved out of her show. And two, have you guys seen Succession? The guy literally started an entire multi-billion-dollar conglomerate. Yes, it's a TV show, but he got voted off the premises. It happens. Because once it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, there's people who are implemented who start taking over, having an opinion, and then they get to tell you what you can and can't do. I don't think Lisa Vanderpump cares, though, let's be honest. According to a new report, the 64-year-old Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum who has acted as the executive producer of Vanderpump Rules since its start in 2013 will likely be getting less screen time when the series returns for its 12th season. Which, again, you guys, she got shit for screen time last season. I heard Bravo has been trying to push Lisa Vanderpump out of the show, is what Thea D'Souza, who recently published the unofficial Vanderpump Rules Ultimate Trivia book, that's what she told the US Sun on October 28th. First of all, her paycheck, the number that she adds to the show. Second of all, her relevancy with the cast having moved on from her restaurants. Now, as fans will recall, when Vanderpump Rules began, it was based out of Lisa's Sir Lounge in West Hollywood. But now, 11 seasons later, none of the original group is working at the restaurant. I mean, they're buying $3.5 million homes, you guys. So Lisa's involvement doesn't make as much sense as it once did. But for the past season, they've been trying to minimize her contact with the show, and that's Bravo's doing. That's nothing to do with the cast. So people are perceiving that to be Lisa distancing herself, and it's not. It's the other way around. It's the show trying to distance itself from Lisa, and she's at like a guest star level now on Vanderpump. It's a lot less money. But according to Thea, as producers look ahead to season 12, following at least one postponement on filming, the show is simply becoming too expensive for the network, with cast members, including Ariana Madix, reportedly making around $600,000 per year. She's making more than that. The only reason I say that she's making more than that, you guys, is I know this for a fact. When I was working at TomTom, shit. If somebody wants to do their like research, it was season 8, 9, 11, so 7. I think it was season 7. It was season 7 where Stassi came in. She was making a shit ton of money. She had her book, she had her podcast, and I think they said something about like 640,000 or something to that effect. That's what she was making at that time. So, yeah, they're paying a shit ton of money. But also, let's not forget to, this is a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate. You think that the ad dollars in perpetuity and everything else that comes out, the money that the show makes and makes and makes and makes, it doesn't just make ad dollars on the first night, you guys. People go back and rewatch. They see the ads. They rewatch. They see the ads. They rewatch. They see the ads. Like, let's say they spent $10 million on the show. They're making $10 million back their first season. And then the rest of the replays and the showing it around and the excitement around it. And when they come out with a new season and that season is rewatched, that makes them tens of millions of dollars more. I think we can all agree on that. So, yeah. But with that, let's move it along. So you can imagine how completely just underwater Bravo is in terms of paying this cast. And that's been an issue since the spring, is what Thea shared. That's been the reason why they didn't film over the summer. They couldn't handle the same contracts. So they had to start negotiating with people and trying to move people down from maybe main cast members to a friend of, which they had tried to do a couple of seasons before. Yep, I know one of them that got moved down. Although a Bravo spokesperson denied the potential cast demotion, saying there is absolutely no truth to this reporting. Lisa didn't film as much with the group in season 11, only being seen in a handful of moments at her home. But still, during an interview with the US Sun earlier this year, she vowed, "We'll be back." That's what she said. But also, though, if you guys go back and you think about season 10, when she had everybody over at SUR, and they were in the garden. You guys, I look like I'm going to fall asleep, but I'm in it. She was like, "When you guys go off and you do your things and blah, 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 blah. I love you all." And it felt like a farewell. That's what it felt like. And unfortunately, one person's asked that we cannot say farewell to, well, one person who this would be about. Guys, let's go over to Bravo Snark side. So, Jax Taylor is starting his own podcast. It's going to be called In the Mind of a Man. Exposing and decoding a man's brain one episode at a time. Hosted by @Mr. Jax Taylor. In the Mind of a Man. I think a lot of people think that Jax Taylor's mind is really stupid. I mean, the way he treats people, the way he treats women, the way that he treats fans, the way he treats his co-stars, the way he treats staff at restaurants, the way he treats his own staff, the way that he treats production, the way he treats Lisa Vanderpump. Yeah, so this is a podcast just learning about how much of an asshole you are, because we could just watch Vanderpump Rules. I don't think that we need a whole podcast of Think Like a Man or In the Mind of a Man. That's so vague. That's one specific, contrary to what people think, there are a lot of men out there who are not narcissistic asshole douchebags. Those people exist. And if you want to be in the mind of a man, you don't want to be in the mind of this piece of shit. You'd probably rather be in the mind of a man who is honorable. Like, let's go in the mind of Jason Caperna, not Jason Couchy. It's the wrong JC, because this JC is shit. But Jason Caperna, that's the mind of a man that I would want to be in. So, yeah. Anyways, I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. Don't forget that tomorrow we have The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We will be coming back for that. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in just a little bit. I love you guys.